Hey everybody, this is Mr. Max Basilian, and yeah, it's time to unveil that project I was working on earlier. As you all know, October 2nd, or actually, I guess you might not know, but October 2nd is the launch date for Resident Evil 6. And me being a fairly big Resident Evil fan, I really wanted to do something for the launch, sort of, in a way. So, without further ado, I am going to be trying, at least, to play through almost all of the Resident Evil games that I actually own. And I want to do this before before Resident Evil 6 actually gets launched. So, without further ado, I present to you Resident Evil 0. I'm starting with 0, probably because, for people who haven't played any of the classic Resident Evils with the tank controls, fixed camera angles, I find Resident Evil 0 is probably the easiest one to get started with. It's a lot easier than the first game, and it's also a little bit more, it's a little bit easier than the Resident Evil 1, and I think Resident Evil 2 as well. So, I'm going to start with this one. Besides, I haven't played this game in a good little while. This is actually one of the ones I haven't played recently. But yeah, but I do like it. So, everybody get ready for horrendous acting and terrible, terrible, nonsensical plot lines. And apparently a techno music montage. Alright, so that opening was quite interesting. So, as we can see, we got a new game, load game, options. Let's just go to options for a second. Audio setup. We want stereo volume, obviously. That's good. Button config. We've got the traditional Resident Evil things. Tank controls, if you haven't played any of the games before, meaning, well, you'll see what it means when we actually get started. Monitor tuning. Yes. We're supposed to adjust it so that the color bar below the red line is not visible. I don't know how it looks on your screen, but it looks pretty good for mine. Righto. So, obviously, we're going to start a new game on normal difficulty.
Evil 0.
Begin opening narration.
A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island.
Ignore that, Sadie.
There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the international enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-virus created?
Well, the origins of the business, you could probably just look up.
We must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the mansion incident.
Leave it up to me.
Really?
Do you think so too?
Yeah.
Do about it. I should hold off for a while. But I wonder how those R&D people react to
Attacking blobs! I know it said to adjust the brightness so that it, you know, The thing below the line was barely visible, but it's pretty hard to see stuff right now for me.
It began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
Engine failure. It exploded. And we begin the first of the budget cuts that the Raccoon City Police Department has apparently made with their equipment.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
I can't see anything.
Captain, look!
Ah! People! We must have squished them with our helicopter.
Captain!
What happened?
Goo.
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Cohen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoner is to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
Yes, that scum
All right,
flipped their
everyone,
van
let's separate and survey the area.
and killed them by...
Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
At least that's what the paper says. Let's split up looking for the incredibly dangerous killer that we know could be out there. Keep in mind that flashlight does not stay on the gun, or at least I don't think it does.
A train?
Yeah, I'm really gonna have to adjust the brightness a little bit. At least on my TV. Yeah, sorry folks, I'm getting a little used to the, I'm still trying to get a little bit used to my new recording TV. The door to safety is shut. There is no turning back. Well, sure there is. You can just turn around and, you know, go get your boss and go back there and stuff. Okay, so. Just 1 second. I have to figure this out. Okay. That's a bit better. I will keep mine at that. Okay. So. Menu. How do I get out? Exit. There we go. So, it's about time I opened up this here menu. This is Rebecca. She's one of our main characters in the game. I say one of because, well, I won't spoil it for you right now. Okay, so, what we are equipped with? We are equipped with a handgun, which I will examine for you. It is a regular M911 Beretta, I believe. I think that's what these... M911? Whatever. It's a Beretta pistol. You know, those ones that, you know, every cop on the planet seems to use. And we can do this neat little animation thing for it. Yay! We also have some ammo for it, and that's about it. Oh, and the mixing set, which is a personal item that only Rebecca can use that allows her to mix herbs and stuff. So, I can examine it. Yes, I can. Comes with bottles and tubes and needles and such. Because Rebecca is an 18-year-old medic with the STARS unit, which is essentially the Raccoon City Police Department Special Forces. They are also incredibly incompetent, and I don't trust anything they say at all. Notice how their helicopter engine just exploded for no reason. Not to mention they equipped their Special Forces unit with handguns with only 2 extra clips of ammo. And they don't know anything about unit tactics. Alright, so we are going to go this way. And thus we begin with the fated door opening scenes, which I'm sure you will get very sick of by the end of this Let's Play.
This is Officer Chambers from STARS Bravo team. Please identify yourself.
That is a radio.
Is someone there?
The government has announced that it has set
Ah, a dead man. And a radio that we all knew about.
several plants were set up, the local government stepped in and took over.
Gasp. Oh crap! Zombies! So, these are our enemies. So, we're gonna do this. And run away, because I really don't feel like fighting zombies at the moment. It's a good strategy in this game. Alright. I am still getting used to the tank controls. Now, I believe there's a... Actually, let's go back a little bit. Because I do believe we can go in this room here. Let's do that. Oh, we have our first save room, people. Get used to this music. So to save in this game, you need ink ribbons. And you need to bring these ink ribbons to a typewriter. Typewriter, there we go. So I am going to save, because... There we go. And there's a cool little feature for this Resident Evil game, at least. You can chuck things on the ground, and you'll be surprised how much that feature will be missed. Ooh, item! Green herb, always useful. Those are basically healing items, and we're going to read this here note. Investigation orders. These notes are going to be something that are also going to be a bit of a theme in all of the games, because they're everywhere, and yeah. Stained with blood, some sections are illegible. 8 miles north of Raccoon City in the Arclay Mountains lies our company's management training facility. It was shut down years ago. Now W are conducting a preliminary study into the reopening of the facilities. First investigation unit is Alri D on site and opening an investigation. I want your team to provide support. The following orders: will embark and 1S I ves gat o unt. The rest is torn and unreadable. Took the investigation orders. Yes, there will be many more of those files to come. So, let's just continue in what we were doing before. And continue down the train. So, I believe this door is locked. Oh look, that guy has an item. He's been torn apart, but he's holding something. Ah, yes, train key could be useful.
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with Stars.
Stars.
Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around. So, I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait, what? Did he run into
Wait,
other people from
you're
Stars?
under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know.
I could! Oh well. Alrighty. Ah! Why couldn't I use a
Edward!
door?
Are you alright? What happened?
worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters? Ah! Dog! Alrighty. That there enemy is a Cerberus. Is he still alive? Or are there more of them? Ow! Damn dog. Where is he? Where are you? Here, doggy doggy. And the dog is dead, and I can't reload. So I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. Yoink! Always reload that way if you can. So, yes, we had to fight zombie dogs. To the next compartment of our train. Because that's where we have the key for. I think I better mention it now that the zombie dogs are the fastest, probably the fastest enemy in the game, and I'm just going to run by that guy. Ah! Get off me, you loser. I am just going to run by them for now. Dodging zombies is always preferable to, you know, shooting them. Ammo in this game is a bit limited. Oh.
This is Rebecca. Over. Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cohen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
Wow, you just read that document now?
We have also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over.
Rebecca?
Let him think twice.
Rebecca!
Enrico! Captain! Hello? Hello?
Captain! Hello! Alright, so... let's see here. Oh, we're at caution. I might as well explain how the health system works. Right. You see that little ECG thing up there? That's basically your health. There's 3 levels. There's fine, caution, and danger. Caution is the middle one. Fine means everything's good. You'll move at full speed. You don't really have to worry about getting health. And, yeah, you're probably not going to die pretty soon if you're just in fine. Caution is basically the middle stage, the one I'm in right now. As you can see, Rebecca is showing a little bit of physical damage because, yeah, she got something. And I do believe I missed something back there. And the last one is danger. And when you're in danger, you're going to want to move fast and get out of danger as quick as possible and get a healing item because you're going to be slowed down and basically one more hit probably will kill you. So, zombie is not very smart because I'm going upstairs. Apparently they don't know how to climb these damn stairs. Ooh, there appear to be several. Nope, no, I don't want the phone. I want the green herb beside it. Green herbs are essentially your healing items. So, right. Alrighty then. Back down we go. As I continue to get used to the tank controls again. Ah. Yes, that's one of the drawbacks to playing these games. Tank controls kind of suck. They do take a little bit getting used to. But once you got the hang of them, they'll not be too bad. Oh no, a zombie! Whatever shall I do? Use the train key. Yes. If we don't need the key, throw it away. Why have it waste inventory space? Yet another cutscene.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
With you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
I seemingly question how he seems to know something's up there. But first, that's a door. Just checking if there's items there. But we have another file! Notice to supervisors. When closing the dining car, supervisors are asked to switch off the automatic doors after ensuring all staff have vacated the car. The main automatic door power switch is located on the roof of the 5th car. That is brilliant planning there, engineers. If the power goes out, someone's got to climb on the roof. Inspections will take place when the train is garaged. After inspections are complete, use the ladder at the rear of the 2nd floor of the dining car. Umbrella Corporation Maintenance Department. So apparently this is an Umbrella Corp train. Alright. So, I'd say we are pretty prepared to go up these here stairs. Well, something's on fire. He's dead.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Who didn't see that coming? Alrighty, quick little bit of trivia here. That unique enemy there is known as the Leech Zombie. They're the unique enemies for Resident Evil 0. Now, this particular enemy is actually very easy to beat, because we just do this. Ah! Boss fight over. Sort of. You hit like 2 of them, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why they all died. Matrix effect!
Are you okay?
Man, this guy's really high voice.
Who is that guy?
And by magic, the train starts moving.
What's going on? Who's controlling the train?
Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. Got that?
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right. But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Yeah, you can
Fine.
shoot, you know.
Now take these with you.
Batteries?
If you find anything,
oh,
give
no.
me a call.
Walkie-talkie.
All right?
Alright. Now. Oh. Player Manual 2. Character switching. Note that button names may differ depending on the controller type selected. I'm just going to go over this myself, so we're going to skip this. Alright, so, Billy here is our other main character of the game. We're going to be playing through basically most of the game as both characters at the same time. And as you notice, we can switch between characters using a handy-dandy little character shift thing on the X button. And if you open up, we get both characters' menus. There we go. So, and, yeah. How do I go over to his... Controls. Anyway, so Billy, of the two characters, Billy takes way more damage, and he gets... Yeah, he's basically the tank, while Rebecca's basically the not tank. She can't take anywhere near as much damage as Billy can, and both of them... So usually, I'm going to be playing mainly as... I guess I could play as mainly as Rebecca. That way... Oh, well, I'll figure it out later. But, yeah, Billy can take more damage. And that actually does come into play when you're choosing between who's going to do what part of solo sessions. One of the drawbacks to Billy, though, is that he can't actually mix herbs. Only Rebecca can mix herbs. For some asinine reason, I don't even know. Oh, there we go. That's how we get to their inventory. You go to... Whatever. Guess you have to be, like, right beside each other. Now, how do I get to his freaking inventory so I can show you this? Ah! Okay, you have to switch. Okay. So anyway, yes, Billy, our friend Billy here, he has a handgun. It's a slightly different handgun, but essentially it's the exact same. Does the exact same thing, does pretty much the exact same damage, holds the exact same number of bullets. He also has, and if I get to it, controls. He also has this, a survival knife. It is completely and utterly, entirely useless. I am going to hold on to it for the moment right now, because, well, we don't really have much of a choice. The good thing about this game is that we can basically just dump it on the ground when we don't need it. So I'm going to switch over to Rebecca, because Rebecca is the weaker of the two, and probably is not the one I want to be fighting a boss with. So I am going to climb up the ladder with Rebecca here. Billy, what are you doing here? Right. No. Partner. Solo. Forgot to switch him over to solo mode. That way, only I move. Can I jump down the... There we go. So if we just go over here, we can examine this. Yes, we are going to reconnect the cable. And Rebecca falls into the next room. Alrighty. And this is where Rebecca's probably going to stay for a little while. She's going to take a green herb. And I'm actually going to use the green herb, just to get her out of caution. Yoink. Fine. And, of course, there's a little bit of ammunitions here. And, finally, we're going to call up this here service lift. There we go. Not right now. I just want it up here so that doesn't take anywhere near as long. We're going to go over here and pick up this thingy. The key. This will all make sense in a minute. Yes, we're going to place the key. And we're going to press the button.